Time for step 2. This is my favorite part of short hair. Shaping the hair and applying that foam wrap.
Big tooth comb. What you want to do is comb the hair in the shape of the head. So this is the top of your head, and most short hair styles go up this way or they wrap the head that way. There's pretty much a general way you can set hair for a basic short hair style, no matter what type of style. I can tell you probably 95% of the time my clients are set the same way. And you guys, I'm a licensed professional. I mean, Google me, you'll see it. I do the same technique. Like, this is my system. So I start off by combing the hair with a big tooth comb, and then, so you want to tap what's called the high point of the head. This is your crown. So you want to go to not where your head kind of drops off, but the very high point. It's a pretty good, let me see if you can see. That's a pretty good area to start in for short hair. So I always I don't make like a line. Sometimes people make a line like this. I don't like to have those lines back there in my styles, unless that's the part of the style. I like to just basically start combing, not that comb. Basically just start combing naturally from about the high point or the middle high point of the head. I hope that makes sense to you. I'll just show a diagram so you can see. So once I comb from here, so don't make it perfect, just comb some hair, no matter how it is, just separate it. You could even zigzag the comb. I don't know if you ever noticed that when you curl your hair, you may want to close that. It looks like you have a hole in your head. That's how you don't get that hole in the middle of your head. You don't do a straight part, because once the hair dries that way, it's hard to get that part out. So you want to go zigzag here. And depending on the size of your head, because if you have a small head, you may not want to go as far back. You may want to come more up to the front, but y'all have a watermelon jug head. So I'm going to start from here. I'm going to comb this hair, like I said, going forward. Everything's untangled. Get it all untangled first. I'm going to begin with my foam wrap. Now, here's the deal with foam wrap. Parts that I don't think I've seen. I haven't said on any of my videos. So, foam wrap can be amazing, or it could be like make your hair crunchy and crappy feeling. Most foam wrap make your hair crappy and crunchy feeling. Like, you can't just go and put a lot of foam wrap, of some off-brand foam wrap. I'm sorry to all those brands out there, but you just can't. Nairobi and Influence are the two brands that I absolutely live by. And depending on the hair texture. So for Nairobi foam wrap, like my hair, since I haven't relaxed it in a while, and I just came from being natural like 2 months, maybe 2 months. So I like Nairobi because my hair is so thick right now. When my hair is fresh and relaxed, I love Influence. So for like a finer texture hair or someone that's right in the middle, like I love Influence. Nairobi is like I don't know if you follow Naja Like the River, but she said it's like liquid relaxer. I mean, it really does lay down like some crazy kinky curls. So anyway, so remember we started from here. So I'm gonna place my hand here. I want you to do the same. Place your hand at the top of the head like this, where that line is. Why? Because we're going to comb forward. Did you notice how I followed the comb? So the comb is here, my hand is here, my finger. Just follow that comb, just like that. You know why? You see how that's laying down? That's the thing. You want the hair to be smooth as you lay it. So basically work your way through your short hair. Follow that comb. And remember, the hair needs to hug the head. And molds, you have to basically go through and play with your mold. Figure out which mold looks right for you and for the look that you like. So for an example, this is just for those who I have thin edges from just who knows what, randomness in my life. So I like to bring my hair forward here so that it frames my face. So comb forward, literally just go down that way. Very simple. Same thing here. Comb it forward. Comb it all forward. This goes down. If you comb it forward first, it's gonna close up that gap right there. See that? And then comb it down. Did you notice the motion I'm doing? I'm kind of swerving it down. So I'm going in this direction, a C shape basically. I'm combing it back down so that I have a little swoop area. And my hair right now is in need of some cream and crack. So we're going to do the rest. Remember, follow it down, follow it down, follow it down. And literally, I'm just going straight down. Starting from where I put my finger that first time, make sure that that area is combed out. Sometimes, because you put your finger there, you feel like you don't need to comb, but you want to comb that flat. Remember, follow through. Sometimes you need to give a little bit more foam. For Nairobi, my hair soaks it up. And I need a relaxer. So this is a situation amongst many. Now you can go wherever you want to go with this. You can go to the side. You can just keep it straight. I'm going to keep mine straight. Just so that my hair can be at its smoothest state.
So as you can see, my hair is really wavy, and yes, my scalp is really dry right now. So you know, there's flakes. It's life. But even at its wavy state, the hair is very smooth and straight. And that's what's important. There's going to be some areas that kind of seem like they're popping back up. But just make sure that the hair is smooth. That's like a big deal. That's why you detangle first. You don't want the hair to be knotted under where you see the waves, if that makes sense. So even though you see my waves, that hair is smooth. You see how that smooths out right there? And you may have to comb over and add some more foam wrap to make sure everything is in place. Just get really familiar with your head shape, your hair texture, and your product. You can't go putting this much product if it's off-brand. I mean, you're just going to be upset because your hair will be crunchy. But if you have something like a Nairobi or an Influence, you can use a lot of foam and you'll be okay. Your hair won't be crazy crunchy hard. So the important takeaway from this is to make sure that you smooth the hair. Follow that comb through with your hand so that it lays down, and make sure that it's smooth. That's very important. Why? Because when the hair is, if you dry your hair and it has all these little crunchy balled up, areas of your hair just all mangled up, you dry it that way, oh gosh, it's so hard to straighten out. So you want to dry it smooth so that your curling process is not as hard. You can just run a little heat over it and it curls out just fine. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and go to step number 3.